Hi everyone, Dr. Jeff here with you again today. I've had lots of questions this week on sleeping with toddlers and infants and how to get them into a best routine and get them sleep through the night. So I thought I'd talk to you a little bit about that today. And even at 6 to 8 weeks, it's very important that you set up some sort of routine to teach your child how to go to sleep. And it can be as simple as washing them up, putting them in their diaper and their jammies, and teaching them that now it's bedtime. And bedtime is always in the dark. So if your room's not dark enough, or if there's light coming in, you may want to think about get some dark curtains or blinds to make sure the room is dark. But at 6 to 8 weeks is when you should start. Nighttime is when, or darkness is when melatonin and serotonin is produced, and so it needs to be dark for them to sleep. So a lot of research shows that during nap time, you should nap during the light. So have them in the light when they're napping, so that you're not teaching them that it's bedtime. But bedtime is always in the dark. Right? And try and get them to bed drowsy. So when you are breastfeeding or feeding them, don't wait till they fall asleep. Just before they fall asleep, it may be time to put them to bed. Every time you hear them wake up on your baby monitor, don't go running up right away and think there's something wrong. Give them a chance to soothe themselves and get back to sleep. If they don't settle down after a few minutes, you may want to go up. Don't turn the lights on because that stimulates the brain to think it's daytime. Don't look at them eye to eye because that, again, telling your baby it's time to wake up. Just go in and gently, rub their back, talk to them very gently, try and get them to settle themselves back down again. If you have a night light in the room, keep it very dim, have it cool to the touch, don't have it close to the bed so the baby can touch it. Keep it nice and dim, so if you do have to go in, you're not tripping over anything. Relax your diaper routine. Just because they wake up doesn't mean they need the diaper change. If you go in and they don't settle themselves down, if you smell they need a new diaper, you may want to warm up the diaper wipes just so that's not as startling to them when you clean up their bum and stuff. But again, be very gentle. Try and get them back to sleep. If you need to go in and feed them at night, same thing. Make sure you do it in the dark. Try not to wake them up. Be gentle. Even if they're not awake, you can always suckle them up to your breast or to the bottle, and they'll usually latch on, and they probably won't wake up while it's on. At 4 months is when you can start actually do some sleep training. Again, it's very simple. Now it's very consistent. Consistent bedtime, consistent waking time. Feed them, bathe them, put them in the jammies, have a quiet time. Again, the quiet time may be in the dark or darker dim lit area, and go to sleep. You want to train the baby to know that it's now time to go to sleep. So keep a routine. You may notice that 4 months and 9 months there may be a bit of regression. Even when there's a growth spurt, there may be a bit of regression on the sleep routine. Don't panic about it. Keep up the routine. They'll get back to the routine at some point in time. So just don't worry about it. If you have a crying baby, I learned this lesson with my son. That I went in and he'd be crying for an hour. I went in and picked him up. I take him downstairs to play with him. It got to the point that he was starting to laugh before I even got him out of the crib. There was nothing wrong with this kid. He just wanted to play. So research shows that if you have a crying baby, go in again, soothe them, rub them on the back, don't lift them up, don't look them eye to eye. And if you can't get them calmed down, that's perfectly fine. They may be crying, and they may cry for an hour or two like my son did. It's very tough, but eventually learn that by crying, I'm not necessarily going to come in and do anything with them. As long as they're safe and they're dry and they're fed, let them go to sleep. Some people will do a fading technique where they like to be in the room as their baby's falling asleep. That's perfectly fine too. But over time, what you want to do is get that chair further and further away from the crib, so that over time, over a number of weeks, that they don't even know that you're not even in the room anymore because you've basically gone out the door. So hopefully you've learned some sleeping tips for your toddlers and your infants. I'm Dr. Jeff. If you have any questions or anything else, email me at jgoldsworthy@goldswellness.com. You can comment on our Facebook page. I've got your back.